whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Mānoa mai ea te putanga o te ariki, mānoa mai ea te putanga o matariki, mānoa mai ea te mātahi o te tau. Tēnei a matariki ko aike ki te urunga tupua, te urunga tawhito, te urunga ka ki te a tūturu e whakamaua kia tīna.
Tīna.
Hauie.
Tai ki e.
Ngā mihi o te mātahi o te tau e hoa mā. Nei mai hoki mai ki a Taringa e whakanui nei I te mātahi o te tau.
Ai, tēnā koutou.
Here we are. We're in our fourth matariki.
Fourth matariki.
For Taringa.
Damn.
Taringa launched during matariki. 3 matariki ago, so we're now in the, what did I say? The fourth matariki.
The fourth matariki.
So, me whakanui tātou I a matariki kātika.
Kātika.
Yeah, I tēnei te wiki o ngā pō tangaroa.
Ai.
And, yeah, we had I forget what it was called, but we had an extra month in this year, sort of like the Māori leap year, right?
Ai.
With the setting of matariki.
Ai.
And this week, and although lots of people have been having their celebrations, and that's fine.
Ai.
Yeah.
That's all good, because matariki has risen over the last, it's been visible for a few weeks now. But I know I will be, and others will be having their matariki celebrations this week. So welcome to this broadcast of this New Year broadcast.
New Year broadcast.
E whakapau atu nei, and not only it's the new year.
It's a new studio.
We're in a new studio.
We're in the new studio, e
Te
tiwi.
whare ho.
And you're both on new chairs.
We're on new chairs.
We're on new chairs.
Yeah, I am too, but mine's comfortable.
Not worth
Yeah,
it.
that's actually my couch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like, actually.
Oh, it is.
But it's fine.
Hoi anō e te iwi, we've relocated. We're still in the bustling metropolis of Te Awamutu. Engari, you wouldn't know this, but Te Wānanga o te Rohe in Te Awamutu, we had a studio on the other side of town, way on the other side.
Way.
Like,
He epanga koha.
like ki ta whiti nui, ki ta whiti roa, ki ta whiti pāma mao. It's just so far in Te Awamutu. And Te Ipuro, or the media unit, which is part of Kautaupua,
Ai.
which is part of Te Wānanga o te Aroa, has come home to the mothership.
Back to Te Puna Mātauranga.
Back to Te Puna Mātauranga. So, yeah, this is our first broadcast.
Ai. New studio, new
Ana.
chairs.
New
But,
year.
New studio, new chairs, new year.
we still need new chairs resolutions. I know. It's an inside joke.
New chairs resolutions. Ako nei pe, kuina pe tētai kōrero timatanga. Maybe not a resolution, but tētahi whakaro going into this next hauanga.
Oh, put me on the spot. You go first.
Well, I want to talk about our hautapu last year, and there was and I planted he manako. E whakatongi e au tētahi manako ki roto I te papa,
Ai.
kia tupu, and it came to fruition.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But I don't like giving out my
No.
manako.
Well, it's like blowing your birthday candles out, right? You don't tell everybody
You don't
what
tell
you wish
everyone.
for.
Yeah.
When
And so-
you wish upon a star. So that tikanga e kōrero nei te puaheiri is one of the parts of the celebration, ritual, ceremony to matariki, the
Hiwa.
karakia to hiwa I te rangi, where we did allude to it in our past matariki shows. I just watched one.
Oh, was it good?
It was cool.
Oh, man. They must have edited us well then.
Yeah, the magic of TV e te iwi.
Was cool. The
I was
lighting
thinking,
on me
yeah.
was a bit, but it was cool. It was cool
Yeah.
to see us on there.
Yeah.
And to get, but anyway, we did talk about that tikanga of planting a manako
Ai.
during the time of matariki. So maybe just give a little nod of your manako, engari, how te whakahaere.
Ka tai ki te karakia e ahu atu ana, e aro ana ki hiwa o te rangi. So there's a bit when during the ceremony you do your karakia to hiwa o te rangi, and that's a time when you're invited to plant your feet in the soil. And from then you can plant your wishes or plant your goals for the year, your matariki resolutions.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
Nā koe. Should I go now, or you still were you ready?
Well, I haven't really thought of anything, but I mean, I'm going to be on a new journey this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Having a baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
There's a new life coming
Ai.
new life.
in this new year.
He wo te
In
rangi.
your new chair.
Ai.
My new chair. So, yeah, that's basically what my year is going to be about, is my new journey.
Rawe.
Rawe. Pēhea kia koe.
And ka kaha tātou ki te kōrero Māori, ki tā tātou pipi.
Ai.
Yes, that is the goal.
Yeah.
Ko timata kei ia ki te whakarongo ki te reo.
Ana. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Pepi.
Kia ora.
One of my, well, I've got a few. One is focusing on my hauora,
Ai.
te tehi, but that's ongoing. And part of that hauora, I believe, is always being conscious of what you're thinking and what you're saying.
Kia ora.
Nera.
Yeah.
Part of the diet, eh?
Ana.
Yeah.
Te diet, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest. We all do it. We sometimes we speak ill of people.
Kia ora.
Not
Yep.
really bad, but you know, it could be just like a little, not hard out gossip, but a little bit of kōrero here, and a kome here, and a amu there. Yeah, so
And a whawhi there.
ana, and pira ngai ki te whakakore I tērā.
Pai tēnā.
Yeah, and to just be a good role model in conversations to people, so when the kōrero does start heading that way with somebody, sort of like bring them back on track.
Yeah. Be the kill, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, now that you've said that, recently I noticed with all the crazy stuff that's going on social media at the moment, with it's really important kaupapa like the Black Lives Matter and the racism stuff, I was getting like really caught up in it online and then getting really negative when I'd go out in public because I'm almost like looking for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
So I went along on my social media accounts and unfollowed heaps of people because I was like, no, I just need
Or
to...
you're waiting for someone to comment so you can pounce on them.
Yeah.
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 And what you do is people say that they do a lot of research, but what you actually do is you actually look for information to confirm your opinion. And you think you're researching, but that's another kōrero for social media and stuff. But yeah, you got to change your diet on social media.
So
you
I
have to change
noticed
the
I was
narrative.
getting really negative in my mind, and I was like, I don't need that.
And that's how collective tensions are built up because everyone feeds on the same kai per se, and that's what comes out. But yeah, that's a cool one. Changing your
And while we're on
narrative.
kai and diet,
Aye. Not related at all. But
anei te kiwaha. Te kea koe tata te kiwaha, bro.
yeah, so e hawa e hawa.
E hawa e hawa.
E hawa e hawa.
E hawa e hawa. So is this like another dialect of e hara, or...
It's more like
Oh.
close to
That's not.
close to e ki.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be sort of there. Well, yeah, because you're saying kuaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, my e hawa is he nui ake o karu I tō puku.
I'm guilty of that.
Your
Oh,
eyes
tātou.
bigger than your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My gut is bigger than my eyes because my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
I wonder if you could use it, you've bitten off more than you can chew.
Well, yeah, koe nō ku whakaro. Yeah.
So my kuia, I didn't hear her use, or I can't recall, but I remember her saying kua hawa.
Oh, yeah.
She would say kua hawa. Yeah, and there's a whakatauki kua hawa te whataroa manaia.
Oh, kia ora.
Yeah, and mohe koe hea te whataroa manaia. Mohe koe ne.
Ai.
Te puku.
Te puku.
Oh.
That's a poetic, eloquent.
Kupu whakarite.
Ana, te whataroa manaia.
Te whataroa a manaia.
Yeah, when you say kua hawa te whataroa manaia, it means you're full.
You're full.
Yeah, or you've overdone it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blatant.
So I think that was sort of my recollection of how Nan used it too, was like you've overdone it as
You've
the
overdone
kua
it.
hawa.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Or you've stacked your plate up.
Ai.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Timothy,
I can
one of his
relate.
ones would be if he saw someone's plate, he'd be like, taranaki ake nei, taranaki ake nei. Yeah, so that's pai tēnā kiwaha.
Yeah.
E hawa e hawa.
I actually forgot it was in that because ke roto I tētahi wana titunga ne.
Yeah.
Timothy titunga.
Yeah.
Choice. E hawa, e hawa.
E hawa, e hawa.
E hawa, e hawa. Okay, I need to lock that into my brain.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Well, I wanted to bring that one up because I heard it years ago and I haven't heard it since. It's not really used that much.
No, you don't hear it. And I'm just trying to think of some other contexts you could use it in. Like, for instance, you know, one of my huanga, I've given some things to learn.
Yep.
Some karaki and tauparapara. And I don't know if he's finished yet learning them. And he's asked for something else. And I'm like, wait on. Eat that up first.
Eat that up, yeah. Ko hawa ke koe.
Yeah. Learn that first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So from a grammar geek perspective side of things, is that a state of hawa?
E hawa, e hawa. I have no idea. I just know it as a kiwaha.
Yeah.
Or because I've heard kua hawa.
Yeah.
Like, or in the way out of Timoti, kua hawa te whataroa a manaya.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it, yeah.
Cool.
Ana te kiwaha.
Ana te kiwaha e tiwi.
E hawa, e hawa.
Me whakarongo pi kari.
Hoi anō, anei tātou e hoa mā ki tā tātou kaupapa. E hea te kaupapa?
Patapatai.
Nā, patapatai. Your questions answered, or our opinions about them.
Opinions, yes. Koe nā pete te whakauti pai.
Yeah.
He whakaro.
He wānanga tēnei.
He wānanga.
Because, you know, a lot of the time, some of these pātai, sometimes, I think 80% of the time we answer them, 20% of the time we have we don't answer them and we might go off on another, I won't say a tangent, but it leads us on another path of discovery.
Yes.
But also, if you're an avid listener and you haven't clicked onto it yet, that a lot of times it's about the right thinking.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bit of thinking. And so don't come here for a straightforward answer.
Yes.
Because it's not that easy.
No, and
life
actually,
is not made of corners.
That's right. and you know, i runga i te mara e wainga nui o tātou kaumātua. You won't get a straight answer.
You won't get a straight answer.
No.
Yeah.
You'll get a whole whai kōrero first.
And you know what you're saying, avid listeners, I was got to say, you know, looking at our stats.
Yes.
Last month, 50,000.
Oh, man.
50,000 downloads.
Thank you.
30. Tēnā koutou.
Tēnā koutou.
Tēnā rawati koutou katoa.
Yai.
That's just so cool.
Yeah,
I couldn't get over it when I saw it, actually.
I can't get it. Yeah, I still can't fathom it.
Yeah.
It's massive.
You're all massive.
You're all massive.
Thank you. Tēnā koutou.
Massive in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're known because of you. Thank you.
All right, so actually got a very similar pātai from two different people. Their names are Anne Harvey and May Lee.
Tēnā kōrua.
They both want to know about how to use the kupu, mua and muri, I roto I ngā kōrero mō te wā. He tauira, hoki whakamua, is this to go back or forward in time? Kua ako au I te wā o mua. Long ago, he oi anō ka rongo au I mua I te rā, meaning after that, kei te pō au ahau, tērā pia, he kaupapa pai hei wānanga.
This just means, I just want to say, Great Scott! Because it reminds me of Back to the Future.
Okay.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is that.
It is. So we're talking about a Māori worldview, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you got to get into if you're confussed about mua and muri. One has to understand the lens in which Māori look through to understand past and future. One simple way is the old rowing the boat analogy. When you're rowing a boat, you're rowing with your back to the place and to your destination.
Yeah.
And you're looking back. That's a good quick analogy to remind yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's like, all I have at the moment. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm round.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah. I'm floating around.
Get a step, bro. Get a step.
Yeah.
Because I like it. I was going, oh yeah, this sounds cool.
And so what you're doing as well is you're looking back to see where you're going.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Understanding the path. Understanding the past.
Got to know where you've come from.
Yeah. Know where you've come from.
Going.
Or else you are destined to repeat your history.
Yeah.
But what? So yeah, actually,
I have to say, I haven't heard hoki ana, what does it say?
the hoki whakamua. Is this
I
to
haven't
go
heard
back
hoki
or forward?
whakamua.
Me neither.
Hoki whakamuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, hoki whakamuri.
That means to rewind.
Haere whakamua is to go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I found
kia ora.
this quote. I actually saved it. That's why I found it.
Kia ora.
Now this might just confuddle you even more. So in rangi, and this is from the Māori for Grown-Ups page. I've got to give them due credit. Aaron Dixon, tēnā koe. And this is from Rangi Nui Walker. In Māori philosophy, there are only two dimensions to time, past and future. The past was designated mua and the future termed muri. Both had double meanings. Mua also meant in front of or ahead. This means that the past is conceived of as being in front of human consciousness, because only the present and the past are knowable.
Kia ora.
Muri, designating the future, also means behind, because the future cannot be seen. Thus, the individual is conceptualized as travelling backwards in time to the future, with the present unfolding in front as a continuum into the past.
Wow, that
Great
is
Scott! Great
sciencey stuff.
And in the quiet words of Quantum Leap, oh boy.
So there, did we answer that?
Wow,
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah.
it sounded really good, but I'm
So, like,
still trying to wrap my head
If you
around
think of
it.
the waiata, ingoa o ra o mua, and the days before,
Yeah.
me.
And the days gone before myself.
Yeah, the days before me.
Yeah.
These days were before me.
That's a good...
I'm after them. Yeah, so ingoa and ingoa o mua. Yeah, so the times before me. The time
Man.
was before me.
Until I've just read this, I've like never noticed that we refer to the past as mua. And I've done it myself.
Ingoa
like,
o mua,
ingoa o mua,
Yeah.
Yeah.
meaning the past, but I've
Yeah.
only just learnt that right now.
Yeah.
In the land before time.
Yeah, in the past, well, because that's how we translate it. But if we were to translate it like whakaaro Māori, would be in the days before me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's another good point. So a lot of times,
Right,
te reo Māori,
yeah.
you know, we're looking at te reo Māori, it's your relationship, to the context.
Yeah.
So that's a good place. That's a good place to put yourself to form your view. Yeah, and I like how he says it. You don't know the future. That's why it's unseen, which is why it's muri.
Muri.
Yeah.
And perhaps it's
Behind
it's behind what has gone before. Not so much yourself, but it could be behind what has gone before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kua hawa te pīnati.
Well, I hope that helps you, Anne and
Tēnā
Maylee.
kōrua.
Yeah, tēnā kōrua.
Patapatai.
What's another pātai that we can confuse our listeners with?
Okay, here we go. This one came through on Instagram. I'm sorry I don't know your real name, but from Reeds74. Why is Australia te pāpaka o Māui? Is there a story to explain it like the other stories of Māui?
Te pāpaka nui a Māui. I have no idea why it's called that.
I have no idea either.
Yes. I don't have any kōrero about that. And I've actually been one that's refuted that kōrero.
Yeah.
And actually, to be honest, that's based on what I know.
Yeah.
And an opinion, I guess. Because there's no kōrero tuku iho that I've heard about Māui fishing up te pāpaka nui a Māui.
Aye.
Yeah, so I can't answer that pātai.
Yeah. So would you rather refer to Australia as ahitereiria? O mena he ingoa take tōna? He pai ake kia whakahui tōna ake ingoa?
Yeah, and I didn't think that till recently. I was in Melbourne and some whanaunga over there were saying the local iwi, because every iwi, sort of like here in Aotearoa, sort of, but, you know, we say te ika Māui, Aotearoa has become a blanket term,
Aye.
whereas Ngāi Tahu don't really agree with Aotearoa. There's two different islands.
Yeah.
Whereas, interestingly, te motu is okay in the country, even though there's two or more motu.
There's two,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so te motu is a popular term. And I know that in Ahitereiria, but then again, I don't want to use Australia because the meaning for Australia is nothing.
Yeah.
And surely there's an
Australius
iwi
terrenalius, I think,
Taringa, yeah, something, yeah.
which was how they used that as to justify their colonisation of Australia. Yeah, because our kazis across te moana tā pokopoko, a tāwhaki. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
See, te moana tā pokopoko a tāwhaki is the name of that.
Of the Tasman.
Yeah, of that ocean between here and Aussie. But other than that, I haven't heard anything. If anyone would have a name, it would be tāwhaki, I would think, because that's the way he went.
Yeah. And then back in our rata story.
Yeah, goes across te moana tā pokopoko.
Yeah. And then they deemed that these people looked like our whanaunga over there. The iwi that they come across.
So recently I've been using te whenua moemoea.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
And not because it's the place, and I don't know if this is why it's named that, but this is why I use it, is because a lot of Aboriginal iwi talk about the dream time.
Ai. And koera tētahi o rātou kōrero mo te orokohanga.
Yeah, take, eh?
Ai.
So that's why I call it te whenua moemoea. I'm not sure if that's why other people use te whenua moemoea, but that's my interpretation of te whenua moemoea. I don't use te pāpaka nui a Māori.
Yeah.
Yeah, and haven't heard that in any kōrero. Yeah, I have to be careful here because I want to get cheeky about some other countries, but I just said.
Yeah.
Yes,
tika tau. And so I think the takeaway from here is if you're not too sure about the origins of the name, don't use it. I wouldn't use it. Yeah. But I've always wondered that. That's a good question.
Yeah, and I've never had a straight answer from people that have used it.
Yeah.
They've heard someone else using it.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't use it personally.
Okay, here's another one. I like this one. This is from _porks_. How do you keep using te reo when you are the only Māori within 100 Ks?
That's all you need. No.
Well, you had a good suggestion before.
Oh, yeah.
Something that you do.
Yeah, I'm pretty geeky.
Yeah.
It is it's a lonely journey sometimes, te reo Māori. And if it's something that you want to do, you do it, You do it. But what I do, and you might, I don't know, you might have other ways to do it. When I listen to talkback or radio and stuff, and sometimes it's to challenge what my understanding of te reo, I act like I'm the person being interviewed. So, after... yeah? So I'll be like, i pehea o whakaro mo te kēmu, and I'll blabber on like I've just played the game and try and talk about some of the complexities of the game,
cool.
In different terms. Yeah. So practice. If you're on the farm, the cows are your huareo.
Yeah.
Someone talks about that, but you have to just do it all the time, or just put yourself in situations where you have to. If you're talking to yourself, you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, I wonder where this person is. 100 Ks.
Yeah, where are you? Are you out in the? Are you in the?
I would
kei te whenua moemoea.
To add, I'd get find someone like a pen pal.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool, writing letters and stuff.
Especially writing.
Well, I was thinking, either writing or FaceTime.
Yeah.
Where you can have a conversation with somebody, even for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of these two kuia from Taharo. They ring one another up just to have a conversation in te reo.
Yeah, cool.
Because they got nobody to speak to. So they ring one another up.
Well, I'm available to be a pen pal if anyone wants to be a pen pal. I like getting letters.
You like getting letters? Yeah, it's such an old
And I'll send letters too.
From your heart.
Fran is singing songs of gone before. Songs of
Ngā
Waumua. Yeah, but that's what you got to do. You've got to do the... What is it? You've got to do the uncanny.
It's a big it's very, very important because having a language community nurtures your reo you have, and you get to practice and use what you're learning and what you already have.
So I'm excited about having a PP. I've got someone to practice on all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you should do.
Yeah, there you go. Have a baby. Tina Manitana. You know, that's what, she couldn't speak Māori.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Until they had tūpotahi. And yeah, they made a conscious choice to only speak Māori to him. And she had very, very little reo, but that was the impetus.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Never would have thought that.
Yeah.
And just for all those that are taking on their journey, they are so forgiving. Your tamaiti are so forgiving. They're the cutest.
Are they?
They're the best they're the best to practice on. Well, and when they aren't for forgiving, it's best to be corrected by your own tamaiti than somebody else sometimes, just for your confidence. So you've got to find other ways to do it. Listen to as much real programs. I sometimes just put on wakahuia interviews.
Yeah.
There's so many. A lot of our conferences, real conferences and symposiums are filmed and are readily available on YouTube. So listen to those, and even if they're in the background for ambience, you know, you're trying to fill your environment with te reo Māori.
Are there many te reo Māori audiobooks yet?
No.
Because, I had a search and I couldn't really find much.
No.
No, they aren't.
There's not enough te reo anything. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. There can never be enough te reo.
Yeah. Yeah. So wherever you go to, you'll be the minority in terms of your language. But, you know, if that's your fire, you got to keep the flame going, even in the coldest, windiest nights.
Mm-hmm.
So kia kaha e hoa?
Yeah, kia kaha kia koe. And, you know, I'm sure you're already on all the social media pages, which is cool, but yeah, definitely conversation. You can't beat having a conversation with somebody. I'm doing, you know, online teaching at the moment, and regardless of all the stuff we put up in Google Classrooms and videos and all of that, and these resources and stuff written, I'm always encouraging them to use what they've learnt with their friends over a cup of coffee or something. So kia kaha kia koe. But hey, if and everyone's in different contexts, but if our mate Aoife from Ireland, you know,
Hard out.
can do it, and there's no Māori in maybe in 1,000 kilometres radius from where she is in Dublin, you can. Kia kaha.
This is from the Lady Diction.
Oh, tēnā koe.
Tēnā koe.
He aha o koutou whakaro mo te tini o ngā Pākihi Māori kua puta mai.
Pai tēnā pātai.
Yeah. Well, my pātai is Ngāti Ahai Māori ai, from what makes them a Māori business.
Ana. Koene te tai o ngā tino wānanga.
Actual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? You're a Māori business.
Yeah. What makes it, okay. What makes your business or your trade a Māori trade to you? What is,
Well, I think from my perspective, like talking about me and the Baro Te Rāwhitiroa, and if you compare us to other non-Māori photographers, I think we look at things differently when we approach a job.
Kia ora.
So, like, I've been photographed before by someone who was not Māori, and it was like really weird, like wouldn't tell me what to do, or I don't know, it just lacked connection. And it was really awkward. And but I feel like I think it's just in our nature anyway. We like really talk to people and get to know them.
Yeah.
And then at events, well, pretty much everything we do is kaupapa Māori. So I guess because we've grown up with that sort of knowledge, we just automatically know what to do at them.
Yeah, so you have there's a natural occurrence that goes on.
Yeah.
So that sounds like whanaungatanga, hey?
Yeah,
that,
definitely.
in that
Whanaungatanga, yeah. And yeah, I just think those sort of Māori values kind of come in inherently with what we do. But
it'll be interesting to see, because if, you know, businesses that are owned by Māori, if they practice those values themselves as well, like other businesses, because I'm sure that they don't.
I'm sure that they don't either as well.
Yeah.
Because there's...
But are they still a Māori business? Because it's owned by a Māori.
Yeah.
Like, e hoki ana ki tō pātai.
Aye. Yeah, or because it has a Māori name.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out these days.
I mean, the honey could be Manuka,
names.
but it could be from a papaka.
Could be from te whenua moe moe a.
Aye, te whenua moe moe a.
So ni te honey, and then you go, e hawa.
E hawa.
But, like Like, I know there's a few people that have tried, and I'm not sure how successful or not it was, in the past to run business on koha.
Aye.
I know
that's a hard one.
I know there's another photographer who was running her business like that, and I'm not sure how well it went, but I do know there was a cafe in Matata that was the Koha Cafe, and it went really well for them from what I heard. Some people would pay like way more than you'd expect just for a coffee, whereas others might only have a couple of dollars, but it all balanced out in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have like some businesses which are, you know, no doubt they are Pakihi Māori.
Aye.
By the way they brand themselves, by the way they, what they sell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or what they, you know, their product, whatever they deliver. And then there will be Pakihi that are owned by Māori, run by Māori, but you might not know that they're Māori.
And they may lack that upbringing or mātauranga as well, you know, so they might not have what people may deem it to be or make it as a Māori business. And in saying that, I think it's possible. If we look at our whānau from Asia, the Japanese, the way they a lot of their tikanga, their kawa, is based on mātauranga hapani. Even in China, the way that some of them conduct their business, you can tell it's steeped in the way that they perceive the world.
Yeah.
So I think I believe it's possible. And if you are a Māori business and you think you're doing it, message us.
Yeah.
We also have a Māori business course here at Te Wānanga Aotearoa. It's called Manaora.
We do.
And it talks about aligning your Māori values with your business practice.
Good plug there.
Oh,
Good plug.
rawe.
Home-based too, so you can do it at home.
Ka pai, rawe.
Something that comes up a lot though with other Māori business people I've talked to is the whole idea of like whānau rates.
Yep.
And then but it's a hard one because being Māori, like, you're always taught to manaaki everyone and help and give, and sometimes it's really hard to position yourself so that your business is actually doing business instead of just giving everything away.
Yeah.
Well, I have a whakaro about this. So if we used a marae or going to someone's home as the context, as a scenario, as a tangata whenua or as a host, you have a responsibility. But as a manuhiri or as a customer or consumer, you also have a responsibility. So we don't argue the price when we buy off big franchises and stuff. You know, we just accept that's the set price.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, you could have whanaunga in there, but you know there's a set price. Perhaps if you think that that's how it should be, or you think that you should be getting a mate's rates, perhaps your whakaro should change into actually I'm reinvesting into myself by paying full price to my whanaunga. That's what I think. So I think as a consumer or a Māori consumer for Māori business, perhaps you have a responsibility as well as paying full price or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what me and my friends in that, because some of them are in business as well, and I asked them, can you know, I want to consume your product or whatnot. They, I'll give you a good price. I said, don't worry about the price. I'll pay I'll pay that price.
I feel like
because it's a reinvestment. You're investing in yourself by helping your whanaunga or your mate and there. Yeah,
definitely. I feel like everyone's whakaro like around that is getting better now though. Yeah, and it's good to see like people wanting to staunchly support Māori-owned business as well.
Somebody and I have a startup and we need some contractual things done.
More to come in Mahuru, by the way.
Yeah, and so I sought out a Māori law firm. You know, we were prepared we had to jiggle our budget around a bit to be able to pay the firm, the lawyers and stuff to get these contracts and things done. And, you know, after I do know someone in there, but I didn't go in there with the expectation that we were going to get anything for a discount or, you know.
Kia ora.
We're going there for the full price.
Yeah.
And but they came back and said, we want to do this as te tautoko the kaupapa. So we'll waiver the law the fees,
Mean.
the legal fees to get these things done, because one, it's where start up, two, the kaupapa that it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, and we're talking about values and things like that, but I know, and at the same, I'm thinking, well, there's going to come a day, which is cool, because that's how it goes. There's going to come a day when I'll be able to return that favour.
Yeah.
And we're talking about koha.
Kia ora, koina.
So I'll do something for you one day, you'll do something for me. It's pretty much.
That's really cool.
That doesn't even come in, you just know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hope you know.
Yeah.
Well, you hope that, and I think we both know.
Yeah.
And it might not even happen.
Yeah.
I might not even get asked to do something, but
Koera pehe awatanga Māori ai taua pakihi. Yeah.
And I've definitely done mahi for people like that and vice versa in the past.
Well, funny you should say that while we're on the subject, that's how Praone gets a lot of kai kōrero on here. Because it's tit for tat. and he's got some in the back pocket, or he ends up in the back pocket. So, that's how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And he ahuatanga Māori tērā.
Ai, koina.
Mai rāno tērā ahuatanga. Te utu e kōrero tia nei. Te koha.
That's really cool.
One thing that irks me that I've seen a lot of online lately though is people selling traditional Māori korowai. And I saw a really good post.
And do they
recently.
melt when they burn?
Yes, well, that's what irks me. I'm like, I don't reply, but in my head, I'm like, that's not traditional.
And that's not a korowai.
It's not a korowai. It's a kākahu and...
Yeah, and just to be short on that topic, it's, for me, if people are going to make those types of kākahu that aren't traditional, just be upfront and say this is it, because at the end of the day, that's what some people can afford.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they might not even have the time to do one up themselves.
Yeah.
That's cool, but don't, say what it is.
Yeah.
Say what it is.
Call it for what it is, and the price on it be suitable.
Yeah.
Who told me the other day, I can't remember who we were talking to, and they had a kahu huru manu, and the feathers started falling out.
Oh, no.
And it cost them too much to restore. So they just sewed onto this muka.
Oh.
Yeah, they just got all the old feathers and just sewed them back on.
Oh, wow.
Because they just wanted the feathers on the cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't be, they wanted the feathers on there. They couldn't be bothered, I guess, in finding someone to pull the whole thing apart and repair the cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do understand that some people just do want something like that.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. No, that's all good. If you're making kākahu, cool.
Yep.
Just get your names right, please.
And you can be Māori with, and you can be Māori with, or your product can be Māori without being traditional.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in the whakaaro.
Pai tēnā wānanga.
Ai.
I should go back and read one of my books I got at home. I think it's by Firth, Māori Economic.
Ai. Tēnā puka tēnā.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have a reread of that.
Firth, I have to remember that too, right? Yeah.
Oh, wow. We've managed to get through a few questions.
Well, it doesn't take us much, eh? No. Well, it doesn't take us much questions.
I know, and then we just talk and talk and talk.
But it was a good one to finish on. I think it was good to finish on that one.
Nō rere, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, kua hawa.
Kua hawa.
Kua ki, kua eke ngā kōrero.
Ai.
Hoi anō, hei tautoko i ngā kōrero. Anei anō te tei waiata no te kōpai puoro a ngā tūmanako. Ara, ko te kōpai nei he kōputunga waiata. I whakarewatia e tērā kapa te toa whakaihu waka o te wā. Anei ko te waiata nei kia taia te tū. Wāhine mā.
Wāhine mā. Quite fitting too after Lady Diction's pātai.
Yes.
Kia taia te tū.
Yes.
Kia taia te tū e hoa mā. Mo te whakahia wahine tō wātata.
Whakaaro whakamutunga?
No, thank you for your pātai. Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah.
It's been really cool seeing people.
50,000 of you.
50,000 of you.
50,000.
E te iwi.
Or more.
O more.
E hea ke.
And we do our best to, we do. I'll be honest. Some of the we've got to screen some of these pātai e te whānau.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be clear in your pātai, because some of the pātai we get, we don't understand them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't have them on Taringa because we can't understand them. So then we can't answer them. We can't talk to them. So be very clear.
Or sometimes it's just like a couple of words and we're like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be vague.
Yep. Or if it's dropped as a kaupapa tawānanga, then that's cool too.
Yep.
But be clear what your pātai is, what your kaupapa is. I don't want to put pikini out because people might get whakamā.
Yeah.
But
koe nei o mātou whakaro.
Ana. Yep. So if you've been wondering why your pātai hasn't been answered and it's been there for a bit, then have a look at maybe reshaping it and putting it in so we can understand.
Second draft, third draft, final. And of course, some of them deem a whole episode.
Yeah. A lot of the times we get one and we're like, oh, that's a good one. That's a whole episode.
Yeah.
So it's not that we're not answering it, but we're saving it for an actual episode.
And I challenge you for some challenging, provocative kaupapa if you're out there.
Okay, awa ko tātou.
Ka nui tēnā.
Ko tātou tērā, ko mātou, e nei, tēnei, e mihi atu nei kia koutou.
Hawaii.
Ko ai.
Ai, hei ko nā mai rā e te iwi, a tōna wā ka hui anō tātou.
Hei kona e ngā mihi o te tauhou.
Ki o, whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hooker force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā ko nā whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira, whakarongo pi kari mai. Hare mai, o Taringa, hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Taringa. He mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa, nā te māngai pāho I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe. Taringa, whakarongo mai.